Welcome to Easy Maths. In this video, we will be looking at the laws of indices using the powers of 0 and 1. Well, let's start with the easier one, the power of 1. Anything raised to the power of 1 will always and forever be equal to itself. For example, 5 to the power of 1 is 5. X to the power of 1 will be equal to itself, which is x. Negative 9 to the power of 1 will be equal to itself, which is negative 9. Y to the power of 1 will be equal to itself, which is y. A million to the power of 1 will still be a million. So anything raised to the power of 1 will always be equal to itself. Now notice when we simplified, we don't have a power above the numbers. So 5 to the power of 1 is simply 5. So we don't need to write the power of 1. Now let's look at the power of 0. Anything raised to the 0 power is 1. For example, 6 to the power of 0 is 1. But you may be asking, why? Let's use the Division Law of Indices to prove this. You can watch my video on Division Law of Exponents if you need more practice with this law. So let's take, for example, 6 squared divided by 6 squared. And we're asked to simplify this. Simplify. Well, using the division law, we could expand, so rewrite this as a fraction first. So 6 squared is the same as 6 multiplied by 6 divided by 6 squared, which is 6 multiplied by 6. Now let us cancel. 6 divided by 6 is 1. 6 divided by 6 is 1. And then we multiply. So 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. And 1 divided by 1 is 1. Now let's simply use the law which states that when dividing expressions with the same base, we subtract the powers. So if we were to simplify the same expression, 6 squared divided by 6 squared, using the law, it would be 6 to the power of 2 minus 2, and 2 minus 2 is 0. So that is 6 to the power of 0. Notice it is the same expression we are simplifying, and we got an answer for 1. So 6 to the power of 0 is equal to 1. So let's recap. Anything raised to the power of 1 will always be equal to itself. Anything raised to the power of 0 will always be equal to 1. Now your turn. Pause the video, have a go, and then we'll do them together. Welcome back. Let's go through. Anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. So 4 to the power of 0 is 1. Y to the power of 0 is 1. 199 to the power of 0 is 1. X multiplied by y to the power of 0, is this equal to 1? Let us expand. Now, if we notice, this x does not have a power above it. The y has a power of 0. Now, as we did in the previous section, anything raised to the power of 1 is equal to itself. Therefore, this power is 1. So I could say that this is x multiplied by y to the power of 0. And I know that if I see x by itself, then I know it has a power of 1. So x to the power of 1 is x multiplied by y to the power of 0 is 1. And x multiplied by 1 is x. Now this one now, all of these, x multiplied by 1, it is raised to the power of 0. Which of it is raised to the power of 0? So this is the same as saying x to the power of 0 multiplied by y to the power of 0. And of course, this would be 1 multiplied by 1, which is 1. Or you could go straight ahead and say anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. Well done.